primary campaign in the capital city. The Texas congressman finished second in New Hampshire's primary and hopes to carry some of that momentum into the Palmetto State. Taylor Kearns was at his campaign kickoff.
He's been called a radical, a revolutionary, but to his supporters, Ron Paul is nothing short of a rock star.
Okay, that'd be great, yeah.
You could see it on their faces.
All right, very good.
And on their heads.
I'm so excited that I just met Ron Paul.
They packed the hangar at Eagle Aviation to get a glimpse of the man they say is the only one for the job.
He's not going to pander to anybody. He's going to go up there. He tells people like it is, and Americans, that's what we love about him.
Thank you so much for coming on.
What they love about him has kept him from being seriously considered by many voters in years past. But Paul says, not this time.
And I always talk about, the tireless, irate minority that leads the charge. But we're not so small. We're not so much a minority. We're marching on. The numbers are growing. They grew exponentially in New Hampshire, and they're going to grow continuously here in South Carolina as well.
Paul's thoughts on an extremely limited federal government and a more conservative use of the country's military are finding a new audience. Dennis Hardy drove his family in from Myrtle Beach. This will be his first vote for Ron Paul.
I have these two kids right here. I want them to grow up in the same free America that I grew up in, and if we stay on the same path, they're not going to be able to.
Here you go.
Paul says South Carolinians will respond, but he's realistic about the vote now 10 days away.
I think South Carolinians are like most people in this country. They love freedom. There's no reason for me not to think I'm not going to finish up in the top tier anyway, but I don't volunteer to make bold predictions, say I know I'm going to be number one, but we're going to do very well.
In West Columbia, Taylor Kearns, WIS News 10.